Buying up the 1337. Look at that. Got it at 5, got it at 7. Make myself feel a little bit better for buying it at 10. You know, I got to get some at 7 and 5, so I feel a lot better now. And, you know, people are still selling it to me at 7, so this has been great. And I just had a conversation with my mom, and it's funny because she sees me making all this money and she wants to invest, and she was like, well, you know, but I'm worried, you know, I don't want to lose my money. And I was like, you have no guarantees of keeping your money. You think you think the dollar is 100%? I mean, the dollar is not 100%. And the investments, like if you're invested in anything like Facebook, Amazon, any kind of digital asset, PayPal, eBay, anything like that, you know, remember Blockbuster, because those guys are blockbustered. Those people are blockbustered because they're not adapting. It's like adapt or die, and they're not adapting. It's too late for them to build their blockchain. Like it's too late now. Like you already have CYS coin. You already have too much competitors. You already have too much people who are too far ahead. And these people always wait too long, just like Blockbuster. You know, Netflix came along and Blockbuster was like, well, people are always going to want DVDs. And that's not how the fucking shit works. Now you get games online, like Blockbustered. And that's what eBay, all of these people are getting Blockbustered because no one wants their information stolen. You know, you go on to Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg knows everything about you. Everything about you. He could take the information, he could sell it. He doesn't pay you a dime. Like, people don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. The age of no responsibility, that shit's over. This is the new internet. The evolution of the internet. This time we'll always remember this is the great evolution of the internet, where blockchain technology makes people accountable. You can't counterfeit Bitcoin. You can't inflate Bitcoin. And it's just a very, very exciting time because this is what I do. Like, this is me. I buy stuff low and I sell it high. This is what I am. And finally, I have a chance where I can actually hunt companies and invest in it. You know, if I wanted to invest in Facebook 10 years ago, I'd have to know Mark Zuckerberg. How would I? And I always felt like a crippling disadvantage there because it's like, well, fuck, is this world really all about who you know? Does it not matter what you do, the hustle, what you fucking stand for, what you're putting out there? Does that not matter anymore? Does it matter at all? Can I never get ahead no matter how hard I claw, how much I try? There's always somebody who could just skate. All these people who have all these connections. Now these people who have all these insider connections to stock markets and all this stuff, it doesn't even, like, it's slowly crumbling before them. Because now the new internet, accountability, fair shot, being able to spot a coin from the ground and help build it up to the top. That's the age. This is the age we live in. This is the age of the true hustlers, the true go-getters, the true people who are willing to put it on the line, take the risk necessary, and, you know, rather lose a little bit of money now than fucking regret not going for it later. And that's what I'm in. I'm in that camp. I'm just super pumped. I'm able to buy, you know, I'm over here. I bought this coin for 5. I can go sell it for 10. I bought it for 5, 7. I was the guy who bought it for 10 because I went to these other exchanges. Like, there's so much ways to make money that it's amazing. And I'm just excited. And with the way that the internet's rapidly changing, each day people are becoming massive. Like, there's a big leap in awareness with this stuff, and more names are starting to recognize it. But this is the new internet. This is the new world. These new companies, like, are sprouting out, and it's so simple. Like, I spotted No Limit Coin because it was like the only fantasy football coin or fantasy sports coin. And I look at how big FanDuel is, and I was like, well, how high can this one get? Because it has blockchain technology. And how big can, you know, that means it can process payments from all around the world, guys. You know, like, you can't, we just bought some. What did we buy? What did we buy? What did we buy? We bought some more at 7. Nice. Hey, little amounts. You know, little amounts. It's like I'm selling candy bars out of a convenience store. People come in, I'm selling a little candy bar. I'll buy this up all day for $7. And then I got one order at what, 5? So that needs to move to 6. I'll do that after this video. Well, here's how we do it. Cancel. Yes, make sure it's not the 7. Okay, 6. So now we're gonna go and we're going to join the 6 party. And we're going to buy. Yeah, we'll buy 100,000. That's 6. I mean, these are websites. They're, you know, you gotta give them time. Gotta give them time. All right, let's try again. Okay, now I got 2. Cancel 1. All right. I'm just gonna keep hunting these, and yeah, man, it's just such an amazing time. So much money to be made. Really, what you're gonna have to learn is what helps me is not to focus on opportunities you missed, but only focus on the opportunities that are still alive. You know, don't give life to the death. It's dragging you to the dead. It's dragging you to the zero. Don't worry about what's dead and gone in the past. You worry about right now. What can you do with right now? If you got $100, what can you do with $100 to double it, then double it, then double it, then double it again? Right? You just gonna have to work harder than the next guy. You know, the guy who has $10,000, guy who has $100,000. You know, each level you have to work a little bit harder to get there. And you know, because you know you don't have to double yourself. You know, once you get to $1 million, you got to double it so many times before the money's making the money for you, just in general. And you know, if you're flipping from 1,000, you're flipping from 500, you're flipping from $5,000. You know, you got to do more flips than the other guys and girls and women and men, people. Right? You got to flip more than those people, but it's fine. Don't focus on what everybody else got. Don't focus on what he's done or what she's done. You focus on what you got. You do your research. Don't just listen to me. Don't just say, oh, well, Dan said it, so I'm going to invest in it. Do your own fucking research. Don't be lazy. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for you to lose. You should always put your stamp of approval before you do anything. We're buying it up. We're buying candy bars, guys. We're buying candy bars. Hey, 132 at a time, that's fine. That's fine. These people charge by the percent, right? Always make sure, right? If you're new to these crazy platforms, some of them don't charge a percent. Some of them will actually charge you per transaction. You have to look for that. Go to the fees, go to the about, email them, get fucking dirty. You know, take some time out of your hands to realize the platform you're dealing with. Make sure that you're not dealing with platforms that charge a set fee. That's bullshit. You need to charge percentage. That way you can make unlimited buys without having to get overcharged. And you know, I gave like a real super cool, passionate speech to my mom, and I was still feeling a nice little after high from doing that, and I just wanted to put it out there for you people, and you know, don't sleep on these opportunities. These opportunities aren't going to be around forever. Don't sleep on them. Now's the time. Whatever you got, pick it up. Now's the time.